Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to share with you guys some of my favorite products, all under $10. I have got so many products to share with you guys that I absolutely love and I think you need to be using right now. You need to go out and buy because they're that good. Now keep in mind, depending on where you live and where you shop, some of these products might be a bit over, but all of the products I'm mentioning when I checked were under $10, at least at drugstores near me. So hopefully the prices won't vary too much, but let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first product I had to mention are these Soap and Glory cheek products. I have two. One is called Wonder Bronze, and these are both these kind of wheels of shimmery wonderment. And this one, of course, is bronzy, and when you mix it together, I don't really wear this as a bronzer. I kind of wear it as like a peach blush. And I would say that's pretty much how it would go on most people. I think some people with maybe deeper skin tones could wear it as like a shimmery highlight, things like that, but I really like this. It stays on all day, and the one that I like even better is this one called Peach Party, and it's more of like a pinkish peach tone, and this one I love. I'll wear this. Honestly, it's not that different than the Wonder Bronze, so I would say out of the two, I would go with this one, but it kind of depends on your taste, but they really are similar. And they give a similar look on the cheeks, but they're just beautiful. They're super shimmery. I think you really need to try it. This other product is amazing. It's a Milani eyeshadow palette. It's their must-have naturals, and these are their everyday eyes eyeshadow palettes. These are incredible. They have quite a few that are really good, so you know, depending on your preference of colors and things like that, you could pick one that would be perfect for you. But this one is amazing because it has this matte black that is perfect for just like powder liner, or if you just want on the outer corner to really darken up your look. I love that. They have like this beautiful shimmery white color. These do kick up some powder, but it doesn't kick up enough that it bothers me when I'm applying it. Like I don't notice that there's like fallout all over my face. So I really like this. All of the palettes are amazing. It's definitely worth giving a try. This next product blew me away. It's from Katrice, and they're just now recently being sold here in the States. And this stuff is so good. So it's called their Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer. And it says that it evens skin tone optically. And it gives this soft focus effect. It's naturally illuminating. And I'm like, yeah, well, we'll see about that. It kind of reminds me of like the color of calamine lotion. Is that what that's called? It's this almost pink beige. And it doesn't look like there's like glitter. There's no obvious shimmer to it at all, which I really like. So I've been putting it all over my face. I put it on today. And it just gives this natural glowy look without looking shimmery in any way. It doesn't look wet. Like it's just the weirdest, most effective thing. Like I don't really know how to explain it. And that's why I was like, you know, I knew I was gonna mention this in this video today, and I was like, I don't even know how to explain what's so cool about it. It's just so good. So this is one that you can find it online. If you can find it at stores that are selling Katrice near you, it is really good. I have not had a product ever, high-end drugstore, anything, that works like this, and it's so good, so definitely worth trying. This next one is a kind of nail product. It's the Cnd Solar Oil, and I was told about this when I was getting a manicure. Actually, I think it was like before my wedding, like the week of my wedding. And, you know, I knew obviously about cuticle oils, but I'd never found one I really liked. This one is so good, and it's just called their Solar Oil, and it smells like, let me get it. It smells like amaretto, like almonds and cherries and vanilla. I don't even know, like that kind of amazing smell. And that was what first made me love it even more. But it's so good to just wipe all over your cuticles, kind of rub in and let it soak in. I usually use this at night or right after I've done my nails. Once it's dry, I'll just put it on them just to kind of revive my cuticles after removing polish, because of course that dries it out. So I really like it. I think it's really effective. Now I struggle. My cuticles, like, I have the terrible habit of like picking at them when they're just like dry, things like that. So it's really important for me to keep them moisturized so I don't pick at them. Like it's a horrible habit, and I know I'm not alone in that. So this has really helped me. I think you will really like it, and it smells so good. My favorite lip balm, I gotta be honest, I have like 4 favorite lip balms, but this is the only one that's withstood the test of time. Like I've got like 2 or 3 right now that I absolutely adore, but this one is one that I always have on hand as well. And this is the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. This is usually, yeah, it says $7.50. I buy mine at Bath & Body Works. You can buy it online from a few different places. Just a clear lip balm, really thick, smells like vanilla, and it's just amazing. Now, it says My Favorite Night Balm. I use it morning, night. It doesn't really matter. It's so good. I think the packaging is cute. And it's kind of one of those things that I have one in my purse, one in my car, one in my nightstand, one in here. Like, I've just got them everywhere. I love it so much. If you've been suffering with dry lips, it heals it. Like, I would say 1, maybe 2 uses, your dry lips are gone. It's amazing. And I notice that when I'm regularly using this, like every morning throughout the day and at night, when I'm regularly using this, I never have chapped lips. It's so good. And I would say the Day Balm, my favorite like lip balm, that one dries my lips out. This one doesn't. Go figure. So this is a really good product. So if you don't like fussing with like loose powders and baking and all that stuff, and it's just too much for you, or maybe you just want something for those days that you're not wanting to do like full glam type looks, this is the answer. This is the NYX HD finishing powder, and it's in their banana shade. Now this banana shade is light enough that it actually works if you've got lighter skin like I do. I think many banana shades are just more yellow, so they really don't work as well for me. They work well for other people, but this one is really light, and it just is perfect to dip a little fluffy brush in and set your under eye. You can do it anywhere you want to lighten and brighten your face. Of course, it's completely matte. It's not a highlighter. It's just a finishing powder for that, but it does a great job of, you know, if you've got a really tacky concealer on and it takes a while to dry, or maybe you feel like it never really sets, this is amazing at setting it, really brightening the area. It's amazing, and it's not messy because it's not a loose powder. So this is one that it's really inexpensive, so good, and honestly, this is gonna last me forever. So this next product I had to mention is a lip product. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Glosses. This is another product, and I love these products that I'm including because they're ones that I almost can't explain because they're so unique in their formula. These are the weirdest things I've ever tried because they're not a gloss, but they're not like a liquid lipstick that dries down, but they're not just like a satin lipstick. They're this amazing like cream whipped kind of formula that ends up being so comfortable. Just so comfortable. This one's this pink one in 300 Blushing Ambition. It's a really pretty bright pink. I also really like this peach one in Bare Attraction. I feel like I keep mentioning these, but it's for good reason. They're so, so good. I want to get a couple of other colors, but I love the doe foot applicator. I love the feel, the formula, how long they last. And like I said, they're so unique, so they're definitely worth trying. This product you can find at Target, and it's the No. 7 brand, and it's called Radiant Glow Concealer. This stuff is so good because you put it on, you know, like on your under eye, and it covers, but it also makes it glow. And it blends in seamlessly right away. Like once you touch it with your finger, it blends in and that's it. You don't need brushes, you don't need anything. And I'm almost out, I don't wanna waste it right now, but like you just hit the back, it comes into the brush, and it just looks so gorgeous. And I feel like every time I wear this on my under eye, I always get compliments like, wow, you look so fresh faced, or you look so, you know, things like that, that I feel like if the only thing different that day were this concealer, then that was probably what it was that made me look fresh. And kind of like awake, you know. It's so good. There are a lot of good drugstore concealers, but this is one of those ones that, you know, I just think it does such a good job at making it look just really nice and bright without looking fake. It looks natural, and I love it so much. Another product is this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Gel. Now, I just filmed today an e.l.f. best and worst video where I talk about a ton of e.l.f. products, so I'm not gonna bring too much e.l.f. up because you'll see a ton in there that I would recommend, and all of those, I'm pretty sure, are under $10. But this one I forgot to mention in that video. It's their e.l.f. Acne Fighting Gel, and it's salicylic acid. It's just a little roller ball, and literally I had a breakout. Have you ever gotten a breakout? It wasn't like a canker sore or a cold sore, but it was literally a pimple right near the edge of my lip, and those are so painful, like they start looking crazy. So when it first started, I was like, oh my gosh, no, and I felt it. So I grabbed this and I put a little, like, not a little bit, I put a lot on it and let it dry, and I left my lips alone. I swear to you, I woke up this morning, that was yesterday. I woke up this morning and it is gone. Like it's not there, there's no bump where there was a bump, it doesn't hurt. Like, I was like, this is magic. So I love this. I don't travel without it because if you get like a random breakout because you're tired from traveling or the, you know, the environment, whatever, this stuff is amazing. And it takes up like no room in your carry-on. I love it. Okay, this is a face one. This is the NYX Pore Filler. I actually got this in like a set from Ulta, like one of their little drugstore kits they had for the holidays. And of course they sell this on its own and it's still really inexpensive. This is the first primer I've ever found that actually fills my pores but doesn't make my skin look dry, because every other one I've tried, I already have dry skin, I don't want to augment that. So every other one I've tried, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it just looks crazy. So I had stayed away from pore filling primers for like probably like 2 years. So this is the first one I've tried recently that I put on my nose and I was like, oh my gosh, like literally you can barely see my pores. And then when I put foundation on top of it, it just looks flawless, and it looks flawless all day. Whereas before I would have, you know, whatever kind of primer on my nose, and my nose is such a trouble spot because it's always red, it's always dry, like I feel like it never looks good. Like even now I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, ugh, like it just looks dry. But I didn't use this today, I probably should have. This stuff is so, so good. I was blown away and I was prepared to hate it, to be honest with you. So definitely, if you are interested in filling in pores, I even put it like up here to fill in those areas. I love it so much. Next favorite, again, took me by surprise. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. Now I'm wearing this on my cheeks today. So the way I apply it so that it's not overwhelming, and this, by the way, is in Ice. It's their shade Ice. I want to get a warmer tone because I don't love these cooler tone on me. I don't even remember why I bought this shade initially. But regardless, it's this gorgeous, ridiculous highlight, similar to like the Becca ones, because those are liquid creams. They're both cream products that you kind of squeeze out. And so I would just grab any brush, whether it's like a synthetic brush or like a stipple brush. I've been using like this synthetic brush, and I'll just kind of wipe it. I'll just get a little bit on the brush and just get it in the area I want. And then just kind of, usually I'll take my finger and kind of dab around it so it doesn't look like a strip or anything like that. But I think it looks so natural, it looks so nice. If you had on a matte blush and you wanted kind of your blush to glow, you could even do it on top of your blush. I just feel like this formula is really nice for a drugstore. I don't think you need to go spend the money. I love the Becca one, and like I would buy it all over again. But now knowing that this is out there and it's literally the exact same thing, just maybe a different shade, I don't know if I would, I don't know, because this is really is good. So definitely check it out. I think they have like 2 or 3 shades of this and I love it. All right, so another lip product that I love, this is the Burt's Bees lip stick, but it's not really like a lipstick. It's in Blush Basin. And first of all, I think the packaging is cute, and it's just lipstick shaped. I mean, it is a lipstick, but it's just comfortable. And I feel like I'm doing something good for my lips when I put it on, because I presume Burt's Bees uses more natural ingredients, but it always feels comfortable. It never looks weird as I'm wearing it throughout the day. It kind of wears off nicely. I think it's got a lot of pigment, but it's not like bam in your face like NARS Audacious lipsticks. It's kind of just like a step under that. But I really love this color. They have a lot of different shades, and I feel like, again, no one's really talking about this, and they're so, so good. So definitely find a shade you might like, look up swatches online, and just try one, because I think you're gonna be really impressed. And this is one of those things that literally lives in my purse. I had to go get it out of my purse for this video. Next product is this L'Oreal Infallible Shadow. These have been around for a while now, and again, they have tons of shades, but this is the one I go back to over and over and over again. It's a perfect dupe for the MAC Pigment in Tan. That's like a bestseller. People use like crazy. Celebrities use it. This is the exact same thing. Exact. I have a dupe video where I talked about a ton of really expensive makeup products, and then what I found is exact dupes for it in the drugstore for way, way cheaper. I'll link that video below. I was really proud of it. This was one of them in there, and it is the exact same thing. So it's a loose powder that's kind of pressed in, but it's this unbelievable, oh my gosh, unbelievable, shimmery, bronzy, lovely thing. Again, every time I wear this on my eyelids, people are like, what are you wearing on your eyelids? And I'm like, let me tell you about this stuff, because it's amazing. It's so gorgeous. I'm telling you, it looks exactly like the MAC one. You don't need to spend the money. I think the packaging of this is even better because it's not messy, because it's got that wider mouth to actually dip into, whereas the MAC pigments, whether it's the small or the bigger size, you know, it's not as easy to use. This is so much less messy, easier to travel with, etc. So those are all of the under $10 products I would recommend. Let me know if you've tried any of these, how you like them, if there's another shade I should try in some of these. And of course, I would love to read your comments below of what you would recommend for under $10. I love going shopping for drugstore products more so than I like shopping for anything else. So let me know below, let everyone else in our community know below. as well, because I know that a lot of you guys also read and comment back to other people down there, and it's kind of just becoming like this little community, and I love it. I hope that you'll subscribe so you can catch more of my affordable makeup videos, as well as my high-end videos and my dupes videos and all of that in between. And I hope that you'll also catch me on my social media, which is right there on the screen, GMBeauty89 on all of the platforms. I love sharing kind of what makeup I'm wearing in the mornings as I get ready for work on Snapchat, and I like sharing product shots on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, so definitely check me out there. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.